What does this remind you of? Not my president, racist, bigots, nasty piece of shit. We need to start rioting. Yes, of course, when President Trump was made president of the United States of America, the liberals went completely mad and started rioting. Now, am I saying that because Boris Johnson, I'm going to call Boris the Blade from now on, just because he is now our Prime Minister, that our left are going to go totally insane and start rioting? I don't know for sure. Be honest, we tend to be a bit more reserved in Britain. We're not really big on rioting. But then again, the way that the left are working right now, it's anything could happen. What's actually happened since Boris the Blade has been made Prime Minister, or will be made Prime Minister come tomorrow, is the left have melted. Excuse me, my phone's playing up. The left have melted. They're now tweeting out, not my PM and not my Prime Minister. They've now tweeted out to say that he's a racist, a bigot, a nasty man, and an Islamophobe. They're doing exactly what I knew they were going to do. It's called Boris derangement syndrome. Yes, it's the same thing as Trump derangement syndrome. But the similarities between these two gentlemen is just unbelievable. Trump doesn't give a shit. Boris doesn't give a shit. Boris will say anything. Trump will say anything. Boris has a personality. Trump has a personality. Now, if Boris Johnson could just do about half of what Trump can do and has done, then we're in some real good times, some real good future. And the left are aware of it. Parliament are shitting themselves. The left are shitting themselves. The Liberal Democrats are shitting themselves. The Greens are shitting themselves. The fact is that Boris being in power is so good. It's not only good for our futures and our children's future, but it's good for me. It just puts a massive smile on my face, because every time I go on Twitter, every time I go on social media, I see this massive meltdown. And it's not just due to the fact that Britain today is around 35 degrees. It's got nothing to do with that. It makes them sweat a bit more, which is great. I love it. But the fact is, they are in meltdown. Now, the only thing that I'm thinking is that whether or not they will go total derangement and do the whole America thing of rioting the streets and smashing windows and stealing stuff, because they would do that because they want to steal stuff. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Boris Johnson's our new Prime Minister. But I do love the fact that they're already on Twitter saying, not my PM, not my Prime Minister. He's a racist, he's a bigot. Because it's just the same shit that they've done to Trump. Trump made a massive success of America. There's no reason why Boris can't make a massive success of our country just by using great conservative values and looking after his own countrymen and women. Today, I've got a massive smile on my face for the first time in a very, very long time. Boris, do not let us down. The left, keep going. Brexiteers, not long now.